So that's what I missed. Welcome back to Dank Out 4, everybody. I'm your host Alex, also known as Solinus Dracone. So, back at Fort Hagen, I think the focus of today's episode is mainly going to be about me getting up to level 28 because something important happens at level 28. Since I happen to be in the Fort Hagen area, I thought I'd just go ahead and show a little bit of a farming spot for certain very useful things. Just south of Fort Hagen, you see that medical logo there. There is the Greater Mass Blood Clinic. Pretty sure that's what it's called anyways. It's full of bugs. Oh god, and I'm still dressed up in my non-combat gear. I better take care of that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. On, everything on. Thank you very much. God, I better get rid of some shit. Anyways. Just kill some bugs real quick. Dead. Yes, Greater Mass Blood Clinic. In here is perhaps one of the best sources of blood samples or blood bags or blood packs in the whole game, really. It's full of bugs. You got your bloat flies and you got your blood bugs as well. Let's see, can I hit that fucker? Yes, I can. Take care of this guy real quick. Beautiful. So yeah, blood packs are plentiful in this location if you know where to look, and I'm going to try and get as many as I can because they are very good for making stim packs, making refreshing beverages, just all the good stuff that I use to keep myself alive and untainted. Don't you dare. Boom. Mostly dead. Okay, and there's one in there. I wonder if I can get a grenade in there to take care of him. No, but I ignited something. So anyways, this upstairs area, there is a blood clinic key in this room. There's blood clinic keys all over the place, really. But, you know, it's good for getting into the lower areas there. You can't open this door just yet, not unless you have some advanced hacking skills, and I don't. So we're going down into the blood clinic itself, and actually I kind of took the wrong path, I think, a little bit, maybe? Yeah, you're supposed to drop in, let's go back upstairs, you're supposed to drop in from, I think the back here. Yeah. Well, okay, maybe not. It's a little tricky, I gotta remember exactly where to drop down. You're supposed to drop in, and there's a way around to the under area here. So this is it right here where you see this bed, and let's just grab the surgical tray while we're here. Take a quick look around. I'm just gonna show one or two farming spots on this episode, and if I happen to hit 28 and we still happen to have time, I'll show why I'm waiting on 28. Now this area can get a little bit dangerous, and fuck you. This area can get a little bit dangerous because there is a slightly higher level blood bug in there. While we're here, we should take a look at the exam room terminal. And, you know, hacking.
I'm through.
There we go. Blood test protocol, and that gives you the blood clinic password, which lets you into that room upstairs. And that's good, you want that. So if you unlock this door, this is your easy way back in. You can just enter it from the west side of the building here when you want to come back and do some more farming. And yeah, there's a nasty buggy down here or two, so I'm gonna equip a Molotov because I think that's probably my best bet against what's all in here. I don't think that's going to kill that blood bug. That green-ass blood bug that you saw there, that's the bastard. Unfortunately, you can't really... Oh! Oh god. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot shoot or throw through that spot there. But the infected blood bug, you need to take that fucker out. Because he will take you out. Oh, thank God. And I better do a stim pack. or two. Yeah, that infected blood bug is no joke. And I don't know if he's guaranteed to be there, but it's always going to be some higher level blood bug that's much harder to deal with. So be very, very cautious about that. Molotov came in handy. Of course, get all the stuff that you would normally pick up. Your antifreeze, your Abraxo cleaner, because you want that acid. And gas canister, and oh, that looked like a tape for a second there. Alright, yeah, radiation. Go ahead and grab some fungus while we're at it, why not? And the treasure that we came for is through this door. Let's just take a moment to loot, and loot, and loot. There's another blood clinic key down here, in case you didn't find the one upstairs. I didn't really need that, didn't really need that, brain fungus. And you can find a syringer rifle here. It's a pretty much guaranteed location that there will be a syringer rifle. I don't find it useful. I don't really make use of it all that much. So, in here, after pushing the button, got all these fridges full of blood packs. Blood packs, blood packs, blood packs all over the place. Blood packs are good. They're what you use to make a lot of your healing items. Just check all the fridges. Ooh, jet. Also good. And of course you got your reward trunk. I'll take all the ammo. Pulse grenade, maybe not so much, but definitely a pulse mine. We're going to be needing the rest of those mines fairly soon. Let's see, suppressed, calibrated, powerful sniper rifle. See, if I was doing rifleman, I'd find that incredible. But let's see, what is this? Improved, targeted, agitated, and blah blah blah. Wow, double improved. That's fantastic. It's nothing more than an automatic freaking laser pistol. So, blood pack, don't forget the glowing fungus, also good. Glowing fungus, important component of making Radaway. Come on. There we go.
Nice.
Take all the drugs, because they don't weigh anything, and they're valuable. And that's all the blood packs that are in this room. However, now that we have that blood clinic password that we hacked out of that computer, we can open up the secondary door that's upstairs. Wait, what was that I just walked over? Just walked over it. Never mind. Never mind. So, where are you, buddy? Ah, I thought I saw him right there. Alright, anyways, exiting the clinic so that we can go around to the front again. And then back up here. And he's right there, is he? Goodbye. Now, using the blood clinic password, we can open up this door. Okay, and there's even more blood packs in here. Blood pack, blood pack, blood pack, all the blood packs. There's a safe, which you can unlock with the key. Got your usual kind of stuff in there. Surgical trays, some drugs, stim pack, blood pack. Yep. And, of course, a Massachusetts surgical journal, so, you know, plus 2% limb damage. Ooh, and a technical document, too. How lovely. So that's one farming spot. Now, before we go on to the next farming spot, I am going to take a quick trip back to Sanctuary, just to kind of get rid of some overburden. I'll join you shortly. Okay, all the things cooked, all the drugs made. Went ahead and got myself together about 29 refreshing beverages, which is like the most ultimate crazy healing item in the game. So, we come back to Starlight Drivein now, and the reason for that is because there's another good source of bones not far off. And, random encounter, rad stags. Where are you going? Don't run! God damn it, they ran. I hate it when they run. Always take my, take some rad stag meat. That's some good stuff right there. And that's probably the rad stag right now. Whatever. I'll let her go. So, about this direction here, we are heading for that tombstone location that you see on the map. But on the way there, let me just go ahead and turn on my light. On the way there, we're going to come by this here little shack. Now, this shack has a couple bits of bone in it too, and some piled up boxes. When you go in, Rad Scorpion, hello. Just shoot it in the face a bunch of times. Ow. Dead Rad Scorpion just fell through the entire world. Fantastic. So yeah, you got several skulls in here. Skulls are good. Upper skull. And he jangles the moon monkey just in case, and if you want to take a nap, which I actually kind of do, then there's a nice little bed here. So I'm just going to take a 10-hour nap. And I take the 10-hour nap so that it'll be daytime. Now, you'll see that junk pile over there and that 3-car pile-up thing there. That's a bunch of mole rats, and yeah, I don't really feel like messing around with mole rats right now. I'm just going to bypass that and head towards the cemetery. Now, while I'm doing it, a couple of small updates here. I've been doing streaming and such on Twitch while recording this, and to be frank with you, I'm kind of over it. I think I'm pretty much done with my streaming days. So, anybody that watches me on Twitch, sorry, I don't think I'm going to keep doing that all that much, at least not for the stream recording. Hello there, glowing rad roach. You know, whether the rad roach is glowing or not, it still goes down in one hit. Another thing is that there is a small bit of an upgrade to my recording method. I've finally actually worked out how to record my voice stream and also the game audio stream. Oy. Oh my god. Let's take care of this first, shall we? Legendary blood bug. It's legendary normal-ass blood bug. So not that big a deal. But blood bugs can be nasty. So as I was saying, I managed to get it so that... exterminator's hunting rifle, no thanks. So since my voice audio and my game audio are going to be on separate tracks, and I already knew how to do that in OBS, what I didn't know was how to extract them for good use. But because they are now in separate streams, and I've also managed to do the same trick, so that way when I'm using Discord to have, you know, friends over, anybody guest joining on the channel, I can separate that out into a separate stream too, which means I will have much greater control over the quality of audio. And here we are in Wildwood Cemetery, which is another good place for bones. You can find Total Hack, which includes the turret hacking source code. I guess that lets you always hack turrets, I don't know. You can get a few glowing fungus around this tree too. It's good stuff. And I got a hub flower apparently. There's 2 buildings in this cemetery that actually have some bone in them, as well as some porcelain. There's this one over here, and if there's not a raider inside, there'll be one that comes after you in just a moment. I think maybe I have to rob their chem supply. Yep, that did it. Hey, buddy. Sorry. Oh well, free Molotov and a leather left arm. So, let's grab these bits of ceramic there. Those ceramic are going to be very useful for when we're doing our thing with the power armor, which will hopefully be soon. And some bones. Plenty of bones. There's 1 full skeleton in that grave. And if you head up this way, then in this particular mausoleum as well. Now, at this point in the game, things are pretty peaceful here, but if you come back at later levels, the place gets kind of thriller. So, you know, do your farming early. And again, why do we farm bones? Because of cutting fluid, which is oil. And oil is hard to find. Well, it's not hard to find, but you often find yourself short of it, so if you can grab whatever makes oil for you, that's a good thing. I don't see any more urns here. So that's going to be that. Now let's see, how far along are we to 27? Not that long away. So let's see here, Hubris Comics. It might take a few minutes there. Bad TFL, how close is that? Why, that's right around the corner from Bunker Hill, so let's do that. Okay, so at Bunker Hill, we want to get to the bad TFL regional office. Let's just head out about northwest from here. Sounds like a pack Brahmin. Let's see. Is the way out through here? Yeah, I think so. There can be raiders slash super mutants slash whatever hanging around this area here. Probably a Mirelurk or two if you stray too close to the water. Maybe a ghoul. But there's nothing really major here. And here's the bad TFL office. Let's get rid of some scabbers. Anybody else? Let's just have you gone and dealt with here. And I hear a vertibird. Alright, so bad TFL regional office. It's one of the places you can be sent for Scribe Halen's little quest line there, which never ends. It's just kind of, you know, continually repeating. Raider leathers, I don't actually think those break down into leather. Yeah, that's leather. Alright, cool. Now, I'm hoping that when we go in here, we're going to get the funny dialogue. Are we going to get the funny dialogue? I don't think we're getting the funny dialogue. Damn. Yeah, normally, there's a couple of guys huddled down right about there, and one of them's talking about, you know, like, what the hell are we doing here? This place sucks. Why are we here? And they're being fired at by a freaking turret. And the other guy says, man, it's the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers. Gotta be one of those things here. And I found that hilarious. But it's extremely easy to get what you're here for. Just be ready. Laser turret right there. Sorted out just fine. And we'll just take the vase for no other reason than we like them. Recoil compensate. That's gotta have. What? Who? Where? What? Where are y'all shooting from? Oh, there you are. Sparta. Ooh. That was Sparta. Okay. Not actually used to running into raiders here that are an actual threat. I mean, they're not really a threat at this point. I kind of killed them. Kind of killed the fuck out of them. Alright, yeah. Okay, good. Should be fine. There's a turret. There's a turret. There we go.
What you got left in you?
Oh, hey. What's up? Listen, I don't got time to play right now. Thanks. Okay. Camera. And, of course, this door is locked novice, so, you know, incredibly easy to open. He says as he pops a bobby pin. And just in this chest, flux sensor. All we came for, really. And as they were saying, or as the funny line would say, yeah, there's a bit of everything in here. Alcohol, tobacco, drugs, right over there, firearms and lasers, as well as a fat man if you want that. But yeah, it's a nice little looting spot there. Take some cigar box for fiber optics. Not fiber optics, excuse me. Take it for fiberglass, that's right. And a expert lock safe, which I don't feel like dicking with right now. Yeah, act like you found me. Act like you think you know where I am, that's fine. Just exit the bad TFL office. Oh, what are you even shooting at? And Fallout 4 crashed. Yes, Fallout 4 crashed. It still happens on occasion. Not much we can really do about that. So, guess I gotta do the bad TFL office all over again. I'm gonna see if I can do it more stealthy-like. Oops. Guess not. Oop, guess I can. At least the raiders don't notice me. And this time we'll just take what we really actually want.
Oh man, please don't be ferals again.
Nothing there now. Who's up? What do you think?
Okay, so if we can get the hell out of here.
Sound like footsteps these
then we can go turn this into Scribehalin, and that should put us over. Let me just save before I try to go out the door again. And we just fast traveled back to Cambridge. I don't think we'll need to clear out Hubris Comics. That's the next one that Reese gave us. And let's see if that's enough to kick us into level 28.
Damn Feral.
Hello, Scribehalin.
How's the tech recovery going? Find it yet?
Got it.
Here it is.
Good work. Here's what I'll always want more tech. So once you're ready.
See, again, why I love the Brotherhood. They give me the option. I'll take it.
All right.
Because it's another repeatable quest, and Quartermastery doesn't quite push me into level 28. Damn, I want to get that final level. Where does the next one take us? Oh, it does! We completed Semper Invicta. Awesome. But just curious where the next Quartermastery takes us, so if we give it a second here. Parkview Lounge. Parkview Lounge. That's not that far from there. But there is something else I want to get first. This is what I waited for level 28 for. First, let me go ahead and take a perk. Science, yes. I will happily take science. As a matter of fact, I will go make use of science right away. I'm going to head back to Sanctuary. For at Sanctuary, we can put the finishing touches on Righteous Authority to make it the best it can possibly be with an overcharged capacitor. From 79 to 90, that is a significant improvement. Yes, 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 I am quite happy about that. Let's just go ahead and transfer any junk we've got. And our next part of things is going to take us a little bit further east. Okay, so we are outside of Old North Church, and during a stop-off in Sanctuary, I made sure to gather up all the mines that I have, and we've got a little custom set up on the map there, a little custom marker. This being the closest place to that marker, Old North Church seems like the best thing. So if you happen to have the Railroad HQ, or if you happen to have the Good Neighbor, then just look for this kind of little area of land right here. This little area right here, and set the marker for that. At level 28, something excellent pops up there. So let's start to be on our way. I'm going to change over to Wastelander's Friend, of which I have 1800 ammo, and we want to just kind of quietly, cautiously pick our way there. Now, we could have gotten here fairly safely if we started from the airport, but I feel like this is probably the best spot. Okay, this might not be the best spot. Let's see if we can't maybe sneak around this problem. I don't want to have to deal with super mutants if I can avoid that. Yeah, just sneak around here, that's the best way to do it. Careful, careful, careful. Okay. Now going through there might be a little bit of a problem. Let's see if we can't take it a little bit more safely. Custom House Tower is a very good map marker to start from as well. So if you happen to have that map marker, then go there. So basically, this being Custom House Tower right there, if you look left, you will see this little section right here.
Oh, hell no.
There's some raiders, but not a big deal. And stealth's pretty far gone, so let's just do what we normally do. Alright, come on, buddy. It's your time. It's either going to be raiders or gunners here. Usually raiders, because this is their section of town. And let's just try to cautiously creep our way there. They've got a leaded something. I want lead. And I will continue wanting leather, so that's fine. Alright, so over here, right here where you see these laser turrets, or these machine gun turrets rather, you go ahead and take those out. See all these dead protectrons and whatnots. Here is the location we want to go into. 35 Court. I'm going to make a save here. Now, once you're in 35 Court, do not head to the right there. That is a terrible idea. If you head to the right, it will wake up all the security and everything will go crazy. So, just go to the left over here, enter the elevator, hit the elevator panel, and this is a load zone elevator, so it's going to take us out into the overworld, but high up. Okay, now we would be on the roof. It is at this point, okay, it is at this point that we want to drop a save right about here. And we want to go ahead and equip all of the mines that we've got. So I'm going to equip the frag mines first. Now, very, very important, okay? You see this door right here. See that door over there. And you see this door here. Once you approach this door right here, shit kicks off. Out of this door is going to run an Assaultron. Out of that door is going to be a Securitron. Both horrible things. Now, I would normally say place a bunch of mines right in front of the door. Problem is, the mines will detect that the enemy is in there, so try to place them a little bit further away from the door. I'm gonna drop about 6 mines right there. That should be plenty. Now I'm going to go across over here, okay? Across over here, and you can already see the lights of the sentry bot. I'm going to dump as many mines as possible here. Please be careful when laying mines. If you lay too many, or if they hit the wrong spot, then they will blow up in your face. I'm going to go ahead and use my pulse mines. Not because pulse mines have any special effectiveness over robots, but I can't think of any more use for them, really. And no, I am not wasting mines. This is not a waste of mines, I can assure you. Alright. That should be a tidy sum right there. See if there's any other... I'll go ahead and throw in a plasma mine for good measure. Why not? Perfect. And maybe drop a few more frag mines over here. 6 frag mines may not be enough. I'll drop a further 2. Okay. Good, good. So now that we've dropped all our mines, we need to spring the trap. So head over here. This will cause the alarms to sound. Quickly run back here and get the hell out of Dodge. And... I think we got him. Yep, we got him. Okay, so as promised, Assaultron right here. And Securitron over there. Terrible, terrible, terrible enemies. You don't want to have to deal with those if you can help it. So, what you do is, they were hiding these little red buttons. Press the buttons. Take this shit off of him. Press the button. Don't worry, all these raiders, they hear you, but they can't find you. And in this door, while this looks like mere T51B armor, that is in fact just a game bug. As you can see from the description right there, that is a full-on kit of X01. That is right, folks. This is a guaranteed X01 spawn point that you can get at level 28. Level 28 is when the X01 armor is actually what's in place here. And it is the most powerful armor in the game. Let's go ahead and get in. And now it changes into looking like X01 armor. That's badass right there. Excellent. I'm so happy about this. This is my suit of power armor. This is the one I'm going to use. Now, we're going to make one more stop over by the Old North Church just to pick up a few things. You will remember, hopefully, much earlier in the game when we came by this place, that I pointed out, in the back of the Old North Church, there is a green door. Just a green door, and that is actually a gym. Let's take a look at our carry capacity right now. 240 out of 410. believe it or not, we've actually got 400 just from having all of our stuff, you know, having all those extra pocketed gear. So that's just fine. I'm fine with that. We're going in here, though, because we want to get some extra lead. I've been telling you, save up your lead this whole game. Get the lead where you can find it. And there's a reason for that. So basically, all the weights here are lead. You pick this up, lead, lead, lead. Then buff out. 80 pound. These actual bigger ones may be a little bit too much. Just keep taking until it says you're overweight. Let's focus on the smaller ones for right now. You know, if you run out of storage capacity, that can be a trouble. But I honestly think that's probably enough lead. Let's see, anything else good in here? Anything else worth grabbing? There's a novice safe.
Really strong.
Oh, it's advanced, sorry. Okay. Not novice, advanced. Different thing entirely. There's a footlocker that is novice.
Got it.
And yeah, I'll take some Abraxo cleaner. Crumpled fedora, huh? Whatever. Okay, what's our weight at? 396 out of 410. I don't think we can actually pick up any more of these weights. Yeah, that's 80 pounds. That's also 80 pounds. 80 pound. 80 pound. Yeah, if we pick up any of those weights, that's going to put us overweight. And we're not going to be able to make it home. Aw, toy alien lifting some barbells. That's cute. I think that's enough lead. I honestly feel like that should be plenty of lead for what we want to do. So exit here. And back in Sanctuary we are. So it is now time to begin doing what we doing with this X01 armor. Alright, exit that. I'm going to go ahead and just store everything. And break down whatever you got that you can spare to break down. Okay. Good, good. I'm going to want to store that Steadfast Brotherhood of Steel shit, though. Let me go ahead and put that away. Steadfast, blah-da-do-do-do-do-do-do. That, I mean, it's great and all, but I'm not going to be using the T60 anymore. So that's fine. And apparently the road leathers and all that are worthless. So, we've got our X01 armor to work on here. And the first thing we're going to do with every single piece is we are going to give it lead plating. Now, we should have enough lead to coat this suit. After all the lead that we gathered, we should have plenty of lead to do what we need to do. Yeah. More than enough lead. Just all the lead all day long. We're doing that because we are going to use this power armor when we go into the glowing sea, and the more lead you have on it, the more rad resistant you are. And we want as much rad resistance as possible. So, let's see how far we can improve this stuff. Action point refresh speed would be nice. Increased strength is okay. We'll go with core assembly. Okay, that's not sufficient nuclear material for much more, but that's okay. And this is why we got all that ceramic. Now, gosh darn it, we don't have near enough nuclear material, do we? I'll put the nuclear material on that. Let's see if it requires nuclear material for the rest. No, it doesn't actually. Wait. I made that Mark IV. What was missing in Mark V? Oh, I need another... No, I have all of it. I guess I just don't have enough nuclear material to make it Mark V. Oh well. Let's try to make the rest Mark V as much as possible. Got plenty of everything we need. Okay, and so everything except for the torso, which we don't have the nuclear material for, and I can't be bothered to go out searching for it. We've got leaded, X01, Mark V, everything. Torso's Mark IV, not a huge deal. The main difference between Mark IV and Mark V is just a little bit more defense, which I'm not too terribly worried about. So yes, here we have it. This is the best suit of power armor in the game, just standard power armor, and it's guaranteed pickup point. And it looks nice leaded. I think it's a very nice look for it. So, what do we want to do with this? Let's be honest. We could do lots of things with this here. We could continue the quest. We could go clear out Hubris Comics. We're not gonna go doing the Butcher's Bill. Now, I know if we go to Vault 88, we can get all the nuclear material we'll ever need, but I don't really feel like going and starting to deal with the Vault 88 stuff. So, you know, maybe later on. And yeah, report back to Preston. That's fine. That's funny. Any stuff? Nah, I think actually that should do it for this episode. It's gonna come in a little short, what with all the cutting and such that's been done, and the crashing and all that. But I feel like this deserved its own episode. Getting level 28, getting our Mark 4, our X01 power armor. It's a good time. So, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Once again, this has been Dankout 4. I am Alex, also known as Solidus Dracone. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.